our friend, NewsNation travel editor, Peter Greenberg. Peter, how big of a scam are these fake airline accounts? Is it happening more and more because of a lack of that verifiable blue check that Elon took away?
Well, it's happening more and more because the airline's online reliability and their operational reliability has been compromised as well. More cancellations, more delays. We've seen more complaints to the U.S. Department of Transportation in the first 3 months of this year, up 88%. So people are trying to do the right thing. The airlines want you to go to their chatbots. They don't want you to have a conversation with a human being. We all know how long people are standing waiting online to talk to somebody. But the thing that needs to be done is this. You go on Facebook and you write a note saying, hey, my flight's been delayed, help me. The airlines used to be monitoring those. They still are, but so are the scam artists. And they're using what looks to be like the airline's logo or their website. There may be a misspelling, but they're going to come back to you. And in your moment of need, you might fall for that. Here's the thing that you can easily do. If they're going to talk to you, you need to figure out that if they really were the airline, they would have all your flight information on their screen already.
Right.
They would have all of your confirmation numbers on their screen. They'd have a lot of other information about you that you gave the airline when you made your reservation. All you have to do with them is say, hey, what's my confirmation number? What seat was I sitting in? What airplane type am I flying? If they can't answer that question, hang up the phone.
Yeah,
the other way to do it.
Go ahead.
The other way to do it is to go and register on the airline's own apps. Right, for American, United, and Delta, because they have an authentication process that they go through anytime you go there to ask you, what's your favorite musical instrument? What did you want to be when you grew up? What's your favorite animal? I mean, things that only you would know that you already put it in there that allows them to know that it's you and allows you to know.
Okay, that was a mouthful, Peter. I want to tell you what happened to me. I flew an airline I rarely use recently, so I Googled the airline name and customer service phone number. I clicked on the first link that popped up thinking it was the right thing. And when I answered the phone, I could tell I was just alerted. This could not be the airline. They didn't answer the phone like the airline would. It sounded like it was a foreign desk, not something domestic here. So how common is this that people are getting scammed, not just online, but also with these fake company phone numbers?
More and more, because remember, what's the purpose of a scam? To take your money. Not to book you on another flight. And if somebody's asking you for a credit card or to pay a fee, that's the first big red flag. The one thing you should never do is pay cash or send a wire or use a debit card. That's the worst thing you could ever do. If you're going to use a credit card, even if you trust them, at least you have the recourse of disputing the charge if it turns out to be a scam.
Yeah, and listen carefully. They're going to ask questions to me that flag you, that something's not quite right. If they're asking personal information, don't give it to them. Peter Greenberg, thank you so much. Always good to see you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.